This is the Horse Radio Network.
This is episode 814 of Horse Tip Daily. A different horse tip, a different equine topic, a different equestrian expert every day. Horse Tip Daily brings the world of equine knowledge to you, one day at a time. Greetings, horse people. Coach Jen here, and thanks for tuning in to Horse Tip Daily. Glenn the Geek gets some advice from dressage radio show co-hosts Reese Kofler-Stanfield and Philip Parks about keeping your horses from having a meltdown during fireworks season. And after that, I'll put in my 2 cents on the topic as well. But first, let's hear from our sponsor, Kentucky Performance Products. Spooky, tense, edgy, unfocused. If these words describe your horse, a calming supplement could make training easier and riding more fun. Trouble-free paste from Kentucky Performance Products is scientifically formulated to support proper nervous system function and help your horse maintain a more confident, focused, and relaxed disposition. Trouble-free contains a blend of ingredients that support your horse's normal nerve cell and muscle function and is available in a convenient 80cc oral dosing syringe containing 2 40cc servings. Ask for Trouble-Free from Kentucky Performance Products at your local feed and supply store, or go to www.kppusa.com.
Well, guys, it is that time of the year when, you have Canada Day, we have July 4th, and one thing that's common between the two countries is the fireworks. And one thing that is common is that horses don't like fireworks.
Yeah.
How do your horses deal with it, and what do? Do you put them in? There's no thunder shirt for a horse, so...
We don't go anywhere. We stay on the property just to make sure that there's nothing that goes on that we're not here for. I'm really nervous that somebody will run through a fence, and I put up as many horses as I can put up and turn the fans on and turn the radio on. That's what we do for the horses. I do worry about, I have 2 horses that live out in the field and they have a shed. I don't lock them up. I let them it's an older mare and a baby, so she usually takes care of the young horse pretty well. But I'm checking on them for sure, make sure nobody does anything silly like run through a fence or something. So that's what I do, but certainly I would love to hear if anybody else has suggestions. The main horses are in the barn, and with the fans on in the radio, they don't seem to jump around as much. But I personally worry if they are free, that they could do something really silly. So Philip, what do you do?
Well, I haven't really run into it as a problem, in our rural neighborhoods. You don't really, our neighbors haven't, I've never had a neighbor that really had a big fireworks issue. I think most of our fireworks are organized events that are, in town, in the town, in the small town, which is far enough away that we haven't really had a problem with the horses being close enough. I think they can probably hear them and see them, but not that they get worried. I think they're a little bit too far away to worry about that. So again, we're just, kind of lucky around here that there isn't a ton of people buying and lighting off their own fireworks in their backyard.
You just don't have the redneck population that I do.
Well, I didn't know how to put it that way, but
I'm going to say it.
Less of a Yahoo
neighbors.
Factor than in Kentucky, I suppose.
Yes, we have a Yahoo factor. Our neighbors are, we do have neighbors, and I'm going to call them and say, hey, are you guys going to do it? And if you're going to do it, can you do it behind your house as far away from us as possible? So, right. Talk to your neighbors and
I think, just having a good rapport with your neighbors, and, you can't stop people from enjoying their day and lighting off fireworks.
Exactly.
You
Bummer.
can at least maybe mitigate some of the problems, I suppose.
Glenn, what do you do?
Well, it's the same kind of thing. You just have to... The horse, actually, our horse doesn't seem to be bothered by it as much as the dog.
Yeah.
He seems to go with the flow. And I think part of it helps living in Florida where it thunderstorms loudly every day.
Right. It's like a fireworks show.
It is.
Every day.
Every single day we get thunderstorms and there's cracks and, loud thunder and everything. So it's a little different.
Man.
I think that desensitizes them a little bit to the loud noises.
To the noise, yeah.
If anyone has any other tips, let us know because I'd love them. But I definitely have some anxiety on July 4th for the horses, for sure.
Earplugs. Maybe earplugs.
Yeah, actually, it's not a bad idea. It's actually not a bad idea at all.
Do the bonnets,
Good job,
and earplugs.
You can duct tape them in.
is on it.
Put them in there and duct tape them in so that, yeah. Hey, I know how to use duct tape.
Hey, that's a good idea.
It's good for everything.
Well, maybe not duct tape, just maybe the earpiece.
Ear bonnets. Yeah.
Bonnets. Yeah, good idea. Cool.
Well, that was my question of the day.
Well, when you listen to it like that, it's no wonder our horses are terrified. As promised, here are a few more things that you might try during fireworks season to help keep your herd safe and quiet. Start early and play a variety of loud classical music around your horses. Just search for classical music for scary movies and the like. You'll come up with stuff like you're hearing right now, which is the Toccata and Fugue in D minor, famous for the movie Fantasia. Or if you would like to do something easy, just go to the store and buy Fantasia CD. Like Glenn mentioned earlier, earplugs are your friend. There are also a number of herbal medications available on the market which deal specifically with fear response. Rescue Remedy is one that I've used with some success. And leave the lights on. It works for fireworks as well as the boogeyman. Or perhaps an extra large helping of particularly tasty hay is all your horses need to take the edge off of those patriotic snaps, whistles, and booms. Good luck, everybody, and happy 4th of July. The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements of guests or their opinions. Use your own judgment when listening to the tips provided by the experts on Horse Tip Daily.